Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals. It's about 2:20 p.m. and I am finally decorating the Christmas tree, or at least I'm starting to decorate it. I have 5 of these bell garlands on the tree. I don't think they're made to be put on a tree. I think they're really made more for like decorative purposes, maybe to put on a mantle or something. They're only like 6 feet long, so I've had to kind of just put one after another. But there are now bells all over this tree, and these bells are pretty loud. So if anyone jumps in the tree, I'm definitely going to hear it, but I'm very happy to say that nobody's been jumping in the tree for the past several days. So hopefully no one will jump in this tree after it's decorated. It's 3:30 p.m. and I have been starting to put some ornaments on this tree. And what I'm noticing is that this tree has much sturdier branches than a real tree does. So it's making it super easy to decorate because I don't have to worry about finding a branch that is going to be strong enough to hold a certain ornament. And also, I don't feel like I'm in a race against time before the tree completely dries out and needles start falling. So that's another nice thing about having an artificial tree versus a real tree, because by now I would be definitely concerned about the branches. Are they going to start drooping soon? Is the tree getting enough water? And stuff like that. And now I don't have to worry about that. Like, honestly, I could keep this tree up for weeks after Christmas and not have to deal with the needles falling off of it. So, yeah, so far it has been a really great experience having this artificial tree. Other than the cats trying to climb it, but thankfully they've stopped that. I have so many bells on this tree right now. It's crazy. I added additional bells along with the bell garlands, so I'm going to keep decorating it. Another thing I'm noticing is that this tree definitely has more branches than the real Christmas trees that I usually get. So I think it's going to hold a lot more of my ornaments, which will be great. And I'll be able to hang ornaments on it that I haven't been able to put on trees recently because of either the weight of the ornament or just because there's not enough room on the tree. So I think it'll look nice. I think a lot of the holes that the cats caused when they were climbing the tree are going to fill in nicely with ornaments. It is 9:20 a.m. and here's Stella. She woke me up this morning and it is raining out, and I'm really happy that it's raining because it could easily be snow, and I'm really happy we're not getting snow right now because it's been like down around 19 degrees the other night and down in the low 20s at night. So super happy it's snow and not rain. And here's Boo. Good morning, Boo. I put my Christmas pillows out. These are actually Christmas pillowcases. And yesterday, I finally got the tree decorated. And I'm getting used to it. It was really easy to decorate versus decorating a live tree because the branches were firmer and there were a lot more branches to put decorations on. So now that I look at it during the day, I'm like, this could really use a lot more ornaments on it. But at night, it looks really pretty because the lights are on and, it just looks really good. I'm not a fan of all this rope with the bells going around the tree, but it does serve a purpose. So for that, I'm okay with it. But I'm thinking maybe if I got more like natural ornaments that kind of matched the rope that those bells are on, then it might tie into the tree better. But overall, the theme of my ornaments seems to be like red, gold, blue, and then some natural tones. So I think that would work. But I'm just really happy that it's put up. And here's Simba. Simba got a lot of pets this morning. Unfortunately, I did not get to put up the tree for the Lucky 7 yesterday. That was on my list of things to do, but I never got to it. I was still doing other items on my to-do list at midnight. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have time to put up the other tree. So maybe I'll be able to do that today. That's what I'm hoping. And here's Stella. Doesn't she look so pretty? Stella, you look so pretty. Stella, you look so pretty. Yeah, you look so pretty, Stella. Here's Boo. And yesterday, the cats had chunky beef for dinner. And Boo ate the chunky beef without any problems. And a few days prior to that, the cats had chunky chicken for dinner, right, Boo? And Boo ate the chunky chicken without any problems. And also, while I was preparing it, he was coming up to me saying, I want a few pieces. And he ate those. So I know Boo's back to his normal self now. You know, for a while, like I want to say at this point, over a month ago, Boo was dealing with some kind of issue where, you know, he wasn't interested in his food and he didn't want to eat anything that was, you know, what he normally liked. But he's back to his normal eating habits, which is really good. Right, Boo? So the cats were really happy to have their chunky beef last night because they haven't had it in quite a long time. They had round roasts on sale for like $4.99 a pound. So I got a 3-pound roast and that'll last the cats for about 3 meals. I already cut it up and portioned it into containers. Tomorrow is supposed to be the warmest day that we get in quite a while. It's going to be around 57 degrees, which means it might be close to 60. So I am hoping that I can take all the litter boxes outside and scrub them down, because I like to do that once a month, but with the colder weather, sometimes I have to extend that to be like every 6 to 8 weeks. But if we have a warm day tomorrow, I'm definitely going to try to do it tomorrow. However, I also need to get to the poultry farm at some point because we only have enough meals to get the cats through like 3 days if they eat raw food for breakfast and dinner. Maybe we could get through this entire week if they only eat raw food for breakfast. I'm going to have to see how today and tomorrow go. If I get a lot done today and tomorrow, then maybe I'll go to the poultry farm like Wednesday or Thursday. Because it would be good to stock the cats up with homemade raw food like before Christmas. So that way I don't have to deal with it like during the holidays from Christmas to New Year's. There's Simba. He's headbutting the tree. So far, nobody's been jumping in the tree since it's been decorated. I have not heard any of the bells ringing. He's smelling a bell. There are still 2 cat beds underneath it. Hello, Boop. Hello, Boop. Also, I'm at least 2, maybe 3 days behind on the advent calendar for the cats because it's been so busy. So I have to try to catch up with that too. But with that, like, even if I'm late with it, we'll just extend it past Christmas. That's no big deal. So I'm just kind of picking up where I left off. And, you know, if we keep doing an advent calendar up until January, it doesn't matter. Here's Splash. Hello, Splash. You still sleeping? Splash likes to run around the house at night, so he likes to get some extra sleep in the morning. Okay, Splash. It's 11:15 a.m. and here's Nancy. And I could tell by the way she's looking out the back door that she sees a cat. So let's see who she's looking at. It's Ox. I just put some food out like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, because the cats just had their breakfast. And I gave him whatever was left over and along with some canned food. And I put it under this chair. I was going to throw this chair out, but then I was like, let me just put it here because it could work as far as blocking rain from cat food. So that's why I put the plate underneath the chair. And he came out to eat it. Yesterday, I saw him by the back of the yard, but then he ran away. And it appeared that he was not limping yesterday, so hopefully he's not limping again. Now, I have this black cover over my patio furniture. I used it last year. It worked great. I have it tied down, and I'm using it again this year. What I did not do this year is take the cushions off of the patio chairs because I know Ox likes to lay on the patio chairs. So I figured, let me leave the cushions on the patio chairs so that way he could actually go underneath this cover and lay on the chairs. And it appears that he seems to be doing that because he just went under the cover and he has not come out from under the cover. So I think he might make this a little area for him to hang out in. I know last winter I saw a tabby cat run out from under this cover a few times. That's why I thought, let me do it this way this year. Like, let me leave the cushions there. It will provide him nice shelter. And obviously during the day, it does get nice and warm under there. So that's what's going on. It's about 11:45 a.m. and here's Boo. And let me tell you what he's been doing. Boo has been guarding the Christmas tree. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing now. And I noticed it this morning. Like, obviously, I decorated the tree yesterday. And then this morning, Simba went to headbutt the tree, and Boo got mad at him, and he, like, swatted at him, like, get away. Simba was mad. He made, like, a face. And then I noticed that Boo has been, like, patrolling the tree. Like, he's actively trying to keep people away from the tree, which is so funny, because this is not his job. I did not give him this job. If this is anyone's job, this is Splash's job. Splash's job is to protect the furniture and make sure nobody attacks the furniture. But Boo's job is to look out the windows and let me know if anyone weird's in the yard. But I guess Boo is taking ownership of the Christmas tree, and now he's making sure that nobody goes near it. Boo's a smart cat. I literally just told Boo that he does not have to sit by the Christmas tree all day, that he's relieved of his duties, and he came over here. That's how smart he is. Okay, Bo? If you hear the bells ringing, then you could go back, okay? But for now, everything's good. Okay, Bo? It is 10:38 a.m. and I want to start scrubbing litter boxes. I already got the hose out and I got some soap and gloves and a sponge, and it's almost 60 degrees. I mean, it's a little chilly, but I'm out here in just like a heavy shirt and it's not bad. So I'll be in and out for the next, I don't know, hopefully I can get this done in 2 hours. I have to scrub 9 litter boxes. The cats just had their breakfast. Here's Simba. He's hanging out on this dining room chair. I was just sitting next to him working on my computer for a few minutes. Here's Boo. He's in his office, ready for a full day of work, looking out the windows. Here's Splash. This is his favorite dining room chair. He sits across from Simba. They help me work. Here's Nancy. She just ate some food over here. I don't know why she wanted to eat over here. And that is a Christmas tunnel that I took out the other day when I was taking out the Christmas decorations for the tree. And I haven't found anywhere to put it yet, so it's just kind of like sitting there. It's been a really busy few days. And here's the tree. It is still standing. Nobody has been jumping in it. Everyone's been really, really good. And yesterday it was really cute. So do you see the top of these 2 sofa cushions? Ziggy was laying on one, Nancy was laying on the other. And then over here in these cat towers, Ringo was laying on one, Richard was laying on the other. And they were all so happy, and the tree was lit, and I was like, oh, they just want to hang around the tree and just kind of like enjoy the atmosphere that it brings to the room. It was really nice. Nobody tried to disrupt the tree at all. Of course, Boo spent a part of the day guarding the tree. He hasn't done that so far, but everyone's been pretty good. And I have to get working on these litter boxes. If I get them scrubbed today, then we're good until the end of January, early February. Do you see Nancy's bikini? So there's her bikini top, and there's her bikini bottoms. Boo has a little white Speedo, and Nancy has a white bikini. It's 11:15. I have 2 litter boxes scrubbed, and the sun is trying to come out. I'm so excited. If that happens, it's just going to make everything so much better, because I always put the litter boxes here to dry in the sun while I'm working on the next litter box. That would just be wonderful if it becomes a nice, sunny, warm day. Right now it's about 55 degrees outside, and it's very bearable. It's 12:15 p.m., and I've pretty much scrubbed all of the litter boxes up here, and I'm starting on the ones from downstairs, but I'm still drying some of these out and refilling them with litter and putting them back. So I put a little bit of litter in this one. Then I opened this bag to fill this up, but I had to take a phone call. And while I'm on the phone, I'm hearing like someone, poking around in this litter box. And I just looked, and Ringo was rolling around in the litter. The cats love fresh litter and clean litter boxes. And one thing that I'm noticing is that as I'm cleaning these out, I've never had so much litter sticking to the bottom of these litter boxes before. So I'm definitely not mixing any of the cedar into the litter anymore, because I think that's doing it. That's the only difference. The only difference is I was mixing cedar into this clay litter, and it is horribly sticking to the bottom of these litter boxes. So from now on, I'm just using the clay. There's Ringo. He's like, what's going on around here? He's being nosy. It is 1:30 p.m. and all of the litter boxes have been scrubbed. They all have fresh litter. It took 3 hours. 3 hours to do this because it is the middle of December. Here's the other clean litter box. I'm only putting 4 down here right now, and when I go away for a full day or an overnight trip, then I'll put the 5th litter box out. There's little Eva. So it took a little longer than I thought it would because my vacuum died. The vacuum on the left is the really powerful Dyson 15. Then the one on the right is the Dyson 6. I've kept this old vacuum as a backup. And what happened was I forgot to charge the newer vacuum, and it only had like 5 minutes on it. So then I thankfully still had some charge on the older vacuum. And then after an hour of charging or so, then I was able to use the newer vacuum again because it had like a half charge on it. So that took a little longer. The other part that took a little longer was just cleaning them out because there was so much litter stuck on the bottom. Again, I think it's because I was using some of the cedar litter mixed in. And then I don't have the hose nozzle that I normally use. I had to find one in the garage, and it was like a different kind, and it was just a total pain to use it. You have to just twist it differently, and it just takes a lot longer anytime you want to turn the hose on or off. So that took a little bit longer also. Here are the breakfast plates from the Lucky 7. I got to clean these up now. And I'm just going to change my clothes and clean myself up a bit, and I have to get to work. The only way that I can do this, like enjoy a beautiful sunny day in the middle of the day to scrub litter boxes, is because I work from home and I have a very flexible schedule. And because of that, if I take 3 hours now to scrub litter boxes, that means I have to make that up later on today. So chances are very good I'm going to be working until 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. But to me, it's worth it. I'd rather be able to move my schedule around like that so I can take advantage of a beautiful day like this. Because if I did not have a flexible schedule, I would have totally missed out on the opportunity to scrub these litter boxes. I would have had to do it inside, which would have taken much, much longer if I had to do it in like my bathtub or the utility tub in my laundry room. And yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I'm able to get things done the way I'm able to get them done is because I have to rearrange my schedule for these kind of things. It's about 3:15 and look at this. That's Nancy. And that's Simba's favorite bed on top of the armoire in the corner. I came in the room to shut the window because it's starting to get cooler in the house. And I had all the windows open because it was a nice day. And I look up there and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not Simba. And then I looked and I said, oh my gosh, it's Nancy. I've never seen her up there before, but she looks so happy. Right, Nancy? Nancy always wants to do what the older cats are doing. She wants to be one of the OG4. Okay, you take a nap, Nancy. It's 3:40 p.m. and look at what's going on now. That's Ringo. Ringo's up there with Nancy. The cats love it up there. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.